we're in, and we have the UI.
Oh, we do have the UI. Oh my god, this UI is so nice. I hadn't seen it before.
My god.
My god.
So a little bit of a different spawn compared to what we had the first game we casted. That time around, it was a little bit more...
The bases were a lot closer.
Yeah, closer and also rotated 45 degrees, I want to say. Oh.
Yeah, it was rotated a bit to the counterclockwise.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were closer in the first game we watched today. They were closer to their teammates as well as each other. So
yeah. So yeah, I'm interested to see where mostly Dyusuki goes. That's a joke. I know what it's gonna do. I'm mostly interested in seeing what Gully is actually gonna be doing on this deli here. I don't fully really know what his thought is. Like, because even by, like, we've discussed, like, Dome of Faith into Fast Castle, we've discussed, like, Tower of Victory into, like, Castle, like, even, like, him going with a landmark doesn't really answer a lot of questions.
In many ways, it just poses more.
Yes. 3 on gold, in theory, if he's doing the Volumar builds, if he's following the guide, this 803 should, in theory, be Tower of Victory. And I'm saying that very much by in theory. I'm just saying.
You don't sound very confident in your theory.
It depends on which build he's going.
Okay. Is there a Dome of the Faith build that only uses 3, though?
Yes. Wow. So basically, there's a Dome of the Faith build that has only 2 on gold, and you have 7 on food, but you know, that's a specific one. Maybe we'll get a good answer here. Tower of Victory? Dome of Faith? Dome of Faith.
Dome of the Faith. Okay. I'm happy to see it.
So we're going to be seeing Gauzy then. That's the only thing we know for sure, basically. Where we go from there, however, if we go Fast Castle into Knights, could be a good idea. It's an idea. You could go Fast Castle into some supporting elephants. This could be pretty brutal as well, but I feel like you definitely need some Gauzy just to try to deal something with the Yokus here.
Yeah, I am personally a very of elephants in this situation, since they're not going to be affected by camel, and also, you know, you are expecting the French player to be going for knights. Elephants, the right elephant does destroy knights very well.
Very well is an understatement, I feel like, almost.
It's an understatement?
Yeah, they kind of just melt.
Shred?
Yeah. Really brutally. Because, like, you have spears on top, and then you also have the tusks as well, which do AoE damage now, and you kind of just end up sitting there going, yep. That happened.
It's like the mountain fighting what's his name in Game of Thrones, just smashing his head with it like a watermelon.
I have literally no idea what you're talking about, because I never watched Game of Thrones. I was gonna watch it when the series ended, and then it ended like shit. And never.
There are 6 very good and that's it. Just stop after season 6, but
corporate
and don't watch House of the Dragon.
Look, I'm gonna go there. Okay, we're gonna side rant. We have some time here. Game of Thrones was on the trajectory to be one of the biggest cultural phenomena of this generation, and cement itself on the likes of Harry Potter and Star Trek and Star Wars.
Yeah. No,
and then corporate greed.
Fine. No. That wasn't corporate greed. HBO wanted 2 more seasons.
Yeah, that's fine, but like the corporate greed is them not waiting for the books to be finished.
Oh no, Martin's never going to finish the books. Martin will literally never finish the books. Also, we have a Knight's kerfluffle going on here, where Ezra is not being able to delay Dyusuki's TC whatsoever.
I mean, he's still only going for 2 TC though, which is actually the most surprising thing about this at all. Which,
You said 2 to 3.
yeah, but I expected, like, I really expected 3. That's the thing.
So you said 2 to 3, but what you meant was 3.
Yes.
Okay.
You see, it's the one where you cover your you cover your illegal ass, if that makes sense.
Right. Okay. So, who do you think this night dance is favoring? Because nothing's happened. Because the knights are just like posturing constant.
I mean, it's favoring Ezra and Gully, right? Because of the fact that it's on their side, right?
What do you mean?
Well,
Or because of the fact that it's like not on their side of the map?
okay, so KJJ has gone pro scouts. Is KJJ Kiljadi? I think so.
Oh, that would be good. That would have been good to know.
Read chat, Draxus.
No, I'm paying attention to your
Read
to your
Twitch chat.
observing.
Read Twitch chat.
Oh god, I try not to. Oh, hi, Kojardi.
There you go.
This is what I get.
So Ghazi raids as well here, though. The French actually taking a lot of damage. KJJ actually potentially losing a Vil. Actually does lose 1, maybe even 2. Should be able to get that. Loses a couple of Ghazis for it. That's fine, though. That's still... I mean, it's a lot of investment for KJJ to going these pro scouts. And he's only pro scouting his own deer, so he's not denying any food. Actually, let me do a quick check-in here. So yeah, Gully does have Pro Scout as well, and Astra does not. So he should be able to see a couple of those scouts. For Gully? Question mark? Does he have them in queue? No, he has it finished. Okay. And here we go. Spears, Camel Archers. Not really a big surprise there. That's what I said, 03. I'm just gonna call you numbers. I'm surprised he doesn't have 3 TC. I'm appalled. Shocked.
I don't think appalled is technically the right word there.
Estra and Gully? Oh yeah. So yeah, these Ghazis, I mean, doing a pretty okay job actually. Running around. A match made in high school. True, actually. I mean, it just feels like... It just feels like there's so much space here for Dyusuki to have gone that 3rd TC, and also this is closed off. That has to be closed off.
No way.
It's not closed off on the minimap.
I don't think that tree is close enough. Like, I'm pretty certain you can get through that. But I also don't think it's going to matter, because I don't think that KJJ is ever going to actually get to that side of the map.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
And speaking of, other sides of the map, like, Ezra's just getting picks. Like, that's like the 3rd time I've seen him dive for like 1 or 2 villagers.
Yeah, he's doing a good job at that.
I think he's gonna catch the people making the wall here too. Gully Duckle has a couple of archers. Doesn't look like we're actually gonna see that fast castle idea you had talked about out of him, which is a pity. I was really hoping we would.
Want to see those elephants? Oh yeah, this map only has 2 secrets.
I love seeing elephants. Elephants are great. Although I am a little surprised we've seen absolutely cool.
Is Rising Empires for players who didn't qualify for EGC TV? No. This is completely separate. We do work with EGC sometimes to not have our events clash, which is why we had our 2v2 this weekend for EGC, or for players to play next week as well, so they can play both tournaments.
Yeah. For some players, this is just, you know, an extra week of practice where they can sit there and have fun. We also do have, you know, while we are casting games that are at average team elo of 1400 and above, we do also have, you know,
Oh no,
our low
that's
our
a lot
low
of
elo.
dead archers.
Oh, that's so much damage. And
Okay.
oh no, wait, he might be able to save it.
I mean, Ezra's
be able
not
to save it.
should be able to come in here.
Yeah, we also have low elo legends, so we have, you know, we have events for everybody as well.
I mean, this is a very ambitious scout. Trying to see if he can pick up some dares here as well. Dyusuki's army is not looking too bad. I mean, it's still a bit slow, but it's a pretty solid army here as well. The archers from Gully is not doing too much now. Does have +1 damage, well, don't think, no, KJJ doesn't even have a blacksmith at all.
Honestly, like, I'm a little confused, and this might have to do with the fact that I just don't play Delhi, but I don't feel like Gully Duckle is getting, like, I don't understand why Gully Duckle didn't go Tower of Victory. Like, he's playing predominantly archers, which to me just screams you should be playing Tower of Victory.
Dome is just that good, to be honest. It's pretty wild. Like, you see the...
Really?
You see the amount of archers he has, right?
Yeah, sure. He has 1 billion archers.
He's on 3 archers, or archer ranges, but he's actually on 5.
Okay, yeah.
Which is really good. His techs are in super early. He can get out on a map. And when he goes castle, it's just better. Like, honestly, you don't feel the Tower of Victory buff as much as you think you would do. I do think Dyusuki is going to feel this one, though, because he's going castle at the same time as they're diving him pretty heavily here as well. And he has a lot of farms, and KJJ go... Wow. Both of them is
KJJ,
really...
what are you doing?
Really greedy here. Both going castle.
I mean, if it works, but, like, it's 35 to 81 in terms of military population, and, like, yeah, I guess 7 of that is scholars, but, like, still.
Problem is, I don't think the castle timing was spotted. And KJJ is out of gold as well in his base. It just ran out, so he needs to migrate over.
Oh, no. Oh, that dive is not a good idea. That's just a free knight. And a free scout that happened to have a deer on top of it. Okay, so KJJ hits castle.
There's the castle. Like, Ram's just gonna be cancelled. They're just gonna pull the trigger.
They have to. Like, I guess a veterancy can come through, but, like, is it even being researched?
It barely is. I mean, it's gonna come in 10 seconds. Royal Institute is gonna be pretty useless here for a long time going forward, as there's not a lot of eco from KJJ working here just yet.
Not just that, but I think all of his knights are about to die.
Dyusuki hit castle as well. Tech's gonna be taking a little bit of time to take in. Because it's gonna be as well idling some French eco, and well, I mean, these archers, look at the archer ball, it's just so insane, targeting down the low HP knights. Please kill this knight.
Oh my god, he makes it out.
Snow as well.
Oh, Gully Duckle and Ezra are backing up, and I really don't think to.
I mean, he's backing up as well and leaving so many archers in the dust, just doing nothing here. Needs to tank them up as well. I mean, this timing looked super brutal for Dyusuki and KJJ, but
They just didn't commit to it, though.
seems to be working out, actually, yeah.
Also, how much time is left on that sacred site?
About 9 minutes and 45 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, this...
I mean, KTJ Royal Bloodlines is on the way, so Astra and Gillydackle, they do have a little bit of a timing here, though, to do something.
Yeah, they are about. They both have the food to go into castle, but they just don't. Okay, and Gully Ducklo is starting up a compounded, which makes sense.
I actually don't like this. I think House of Learning in this situation is much, much, much better.
Why? I don't see. I don't. Well. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You're gonna have to talk me through. Let's see it.
Yeah, I mean, it's... I don't know, this is just awkward, if that makes sense. So Royal Institute going up, like, Ezra's gonna be really, really far behind on the tech timings, which means they can't really commit to a proper fight. And Gully as well has reached castle. I'm not too sure the upgrade time on these archers as well, a minute 13 seconds. So they need to take this fight, but look at the amount of archers. Look at the amount of camel archers as well.
Yeah, this is going very, very poorly and very, very quickly downhill for Gully and Ezra. The greed paid off. They just weren't able to dive and get enough damage, and I really think that they waited way too long in starting a fight as they saw.
I mean, you can see here Ezra as well, right? He doesn't want to commit. He needs a minute more on these royal bloodlines. Gully Dagle is just trying his best to survive, run around things here as well. He's getting out some crossbows, but he's just trying to use his anything to pump out anything.
I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll be able to kite and bait long enough that Ezra and Gully Duckle can, win on the Sacred Site timer in 6 minutes. Ish.
Yeah. And, well, Dyusuki's army here is...
insane. Like, it's very, very, very strong against a knight army since it's got so many camel archers in it.
I mean, it's pretty wild as well. Like, you can see here as well, like, Ezra is taking this fight. Royal Bloodline's gonna be hitting, like, mid-fight, which potentially could be,
like, it'll definitely impact things, but the problem is now KJJ.
Yeah, this is...
And it's like, you can't fight against, the same better Royal Knights that are as good, but in greater number. And with that, like, GG is called. Gully Duckle and Ezra call it.
They were so far ahead too, like, the greed here fascinates me. And the fact that it pays off. I don't want to be rude to Gully and Ezra, but it just shows that, like, Dyusuki and KJJ is better players. If that makes sense. Because, like...
Yeah. Like... It makes no sense that, It makes no sense that... that KJJ and Jacuzzi were able to age up at the same time when they had a third of the economy or a third of the military and not
like camel archers. They're pretty good.